This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Regina Lee.
Well, hello, Kesler. So nice to meet you today.
Hey, Regina. How are you? Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So you are the owner of two really cool businesses, Garage Champs and Christmas Champs. First, tell us, what do you guys do exactly?
Well, we like to say we do a little bit of everything. On the garage side of things, generally we say we're a garage upgrade company. So storage and organization is kind of our bailiwick and what we do. So really we help you design a way for you to have your garage actually be clean, organized, accessible, and so that you can pull your cars in. Because a lot of times folks' garages are, dump spaces where they just have stuff and it's just everywhere. And so the vast majority of folks who give us a call want a way to organize it and get it out of sight and up and out of the way so that they can pull cars in and their kids can get their bikes in and out, get the yard tools, all that sort of thing. So really it's less about the garage and more about the stuff and what you need it to be and how you want your garage to function. And then on the Christmas and holiday lighting side of things, it is what it is. We light up people's homes for the holidays and do it in a way that is extremely bright and vibrant and organized. And kind of the best part about it is everything is customized directly for the customer's houses. So you don't get weird bunches of lights. Everything looks really clean and neat and very photogenic, which our customers really like a lot about the process.
That's such a personal thing. I love going through neighborhoods that have kind of, come in as a group and they just have a street that's incredibly beautiful. Just, I'm curious, when you do lighting at someone's home, do they own the lights, or is this a kind of a new look every year that they may go after?
So two different answers, I would say, to that question. We actually own all of the lights. Technically, we provide all of the lights, all of the wreaths, garland, whatever you want to put up there. We provide all of that. We put it up, we take it down, and then we store everything in our warehouse during the off season. And our customers really like that because if bulbs go out or squirrels chew through line or the dogs, tear stuff out of the ground or off the bushes or whatever, we just come out and replace it all. It makes things much more simple, much easier. All of the all of the materials we use are all standardized. So most of the time, if something gets damaged and we need to come out and fix it, we're there within 24 or 48 hours. Which obviously during the holidays when you've only got a month or a month and a half where you've got the decorations up. I
love that idea.
Enjoy them the whole time. So.
Because then you're not stuck to the same look every year.
Absolutely. And all the bulbs are interchangeable. So like we have some customers who will be all kind of traditional warm white one year and then switch it out when the kids want to do something fun, do a red, white, green, something like that. I actually met with one of my customers earlier this week who likes to do just that, just change it up every year and make it fun for her nieces and nephews and everything. And it keeps everything really fresh.
Oh, how fun. I love that. Well, let's talk about the Garage Champ side of the business. So you tell us about all the things you offer in a makeover for your garage.
Sure. There's kind of two categories. So we do flooring. So most people refer to them as epoxy floors. We don't generally use actually epoxy because epoxy tends to be a little brittle and yellow over time. So we use some different materials that are similar, concrete coating for the floors. And then on the storage and organization side, kind of high quality custom cabinetry, similar to what, you'd have in your kitchen. And we actually have a manufacturing partner that's in Raleigh. So we use all, pretty much locally sourced in North Carolina cabinet lines. It's not a standardized cookie cutter stuff that's imported from China. Like it's all very high quality, custom detailed, locally manufactured stuff. ceiling racks, which are very popular, which are big storage spaces. A lot of times people will put them over their garage doors. That's space that you essentially create a loft above your garage door and get a ton of storage space that's not getting used for anything else. We've got a bunch of shelving products. And then my personal favorite, which is called Slat Wall, which is a very versatile wall covering that you can get all sorts of different types of hooks and shelves and baskets and all sorts of ways to organize all of your stuff across the garage. And it's very, very, very cost effective, and it looks great and clean and organized. And, in $2,000 or $3,000, you can get, 20 or 30 pieces of kid bikes and toys and garden tools and stuff up on the wall and out of your way. It's a really great service and great product.
And it sounds like you can tweak it as your needs change.
That's the best part about it. It's versatile, know. So for me, I've got 2 young kids, and out in my shed where we keep all our kids' stuff and our garden tools, the wall is constantly changing as the kids are getting older and they get new bikes for Christmas and different things. It's constantly changing, and I don't have to do any kind of reinstallation or anything structural. It's just pull the hook off the wall, move it to a new place, put another one up, and move things around. It's like a constantly changing puzzle on the wall. It's great.
So describe the process. Someone hears this and goes, "Ooh, I'd love to know," but they really maybe have no idea. How does it come together?
So everything starts with a design consultation. I will come out to your home and meet with you in your garage, and we basically craft a design plan together. And like I said earlier, it's really about the stuff, right? So I will get a good idea of everything that you need to solve for, and really it's just the homeowner kind of tells me what their vision is, where they would like to have things, how they would like to use the space, and then we craft a way to kind of solve for it all. If it's a combination of cabinets and slat wall, if it's just slat wall, if it's just ceiling racks. Usually folks, it's about 50-50 of folks who know exactly what they want and folks who have no idea, they just want it organized. So everything kind of starts with that collaborative design consultation. And then once we've landed on the design, we start picking and choosing which products we want to have based on how much each one's cost and total budget and all the kind of finer details. So we try to make it as seamless and collaborative of a project experience as possible for everybody we work with.
So obviously there's way different levels of what that makeover might look like, but what is a typical turnaround time from the different levels, would you say?
So that's going to largely depend on whether or not you have cabinets or not. So all of our cabinets are customized, fully customized, full with dimensions based on your actual garage. And so from the time that we get the design finalized and the cabinets put into production, those usually take about 6 weeks. They're delivered straight to your home. We come in, as soon as they're delivered, we come and get them up on the wall and configured. So that takes a little bit of time, but slat wall, ceiling racks, flooring, usually we can get that stuff done within a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because we can get all the material on order within a few days. Amazon and has done wonders for distribution networks in this country. We can get things very, very quickly and get it done. And most of the time, if you're doing cabinets alongside those other things, we can get started on the project within a couple of weeks and get all of the things, everything but the cabinets done.
Well, I know you're a Charlotte-based company. You said your wife born and raised here.
Yep.
And you do serve all of Charlotte Metro, but what sets your company apart from the other people in the garage space business?
Honestly, I think on the garage side of things, our cabinets definitely are the best you'll find from anyone, anywhere. And that's because they are fully customized, locally manufactured, which a lot of people really, really like. The quality on them is fantastic. They don't warp and fall apart like a lot of stuff you'll find at Home Depot or any of the standardized stuff that you can get from China or wherever. And then I would say just the customer experience. I'm the owner of the company, and I do all of the sales, I do all the marketing, I do all the customer service. I have a flooring crew that I work with that does the installs on flooring, and then I've got some guys that do the installation process. But you're working with me from start to finish on the whole project. I'm a homeowner too, and the reason I started this business and started the Christmas light business first was having what I would call subpar experiences with contractors. Our first big renovation project was on our bathrooms, and our contractor did a good job on the install itself, but communication and when are you going to show up, or are you going to show up today, was the challenge. And I wanted to create a company that did not do those things and could be kind of prioritized integrity and reliability, number one. And I feel like, done a pretty good job of that so far.
Well, yeah, you nailed it. That is so important. So I'd love to know, what is the most unique or outrageous garage makeover that you've done?
Well, this one is near and dear to my heart. So I spent a lot of my career working in the golf business, and I actually have we've got a Raleigh location on the garage side too. And my business partners are, one of whom used to own a golf course and was one of my best customers. And we did a full garage makeover that included a full-size wall golf simulator. And so we have not only done the upgrade, but we've also spent some time playing in the garage too.
So that sounds like a real man cave. I mean,
yes, very much so. And we got to work with a Hurricanes player too in Raleigh, which was really cool. So I gotta add some Panthers and some Hornets to the list here in Charlotte.
They definitely are right here. So what do you love most about owning these two businesses?
It's just helping people, honestly, and kind of doing things the right way. I try to hold myself to my wife's standards, I think is probably the best way to describe it. Whatever she wants to have out of a home service relationship, that's what I try to provide to my customers, because she has very exacting standards. So if I can make her happy, I feel like I can make everybody else happy too.
You are a smart man and husband. I love that. That.
Right here next to my desk, I've got a little board that says "Happy Wife, Happy Life."
Yes, yeah. I was going to say that is a famous quote that I dearly love. Well, how can our listeners reach you if they're either interested in a garage makeover or your Christmas light service?
Best way to get in touch with us is either to call. Our phone number for Garage Champs is 704-313-9339. Or honestly, go check us out on our website, which is garagechamps.com. And we've got lots of pictures of installs we've done and our different product categories and things like that. So, if you prefer, submitting a lead form or whatever, it's going to come straight to us, and I'll be the one following up on all that. So if you call us, you'll get to talk to me.
Get to talk to you.
Yeah. And same thing on the Christmas side of things. Our website is christmaschamps.com. And then our phone number is almost exactly the same. It's 704-313-9330. So if you call both of those numbers, you will get in touch with me directly.
Christmas will be here before we know it. So it's time to get moving on all that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, Kesler. Hopefully we can meet out in the community one day soon.
Likewise. Thanks, Regina. I appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpsouthcharlotte.com. That's gnpsouthcharlotte.com. Or call 980-351-5719.